Hitting your 60s is an amazing new chapter in life. But here's the thing. Your body's nutritional rulebook, it kind of gets a rewrite. So how do we adapt? Let's dive into the essential changes you can make to stay strong, sharp, and healthy for years and years to come.
It's a great question to ask, right? I mean, our energy levels, how well we get around, our clarity of mind, it's all connected to what we're fueling our bodies with. So, what are the key things that become absolutely essential in this new stage of life? Okay, first things first, it's super important to remember that these changes are completely natural. As our bodies evolve, our approach to nutrition just needs to evolve right along with them. It's all part of the process. So, what are we really talking about here? Well, it's basically a combo of 4 key shifts. For one, our gut just becomes a little less efficient at pulling nutrients from our food. We also start to see a natural dip in muscle mass and bone density. And yeah, our immune system can become a bit more vulnerable. Think of these changes like hurdles in a race. They're not impossible to clear, not at all, but we definitely need to be more mindful of them. So let's break down exactly what these challenges are. You can kind of see how it all connects. It often starts with that reduced absorption because our stomach might produce less acid, which makes it way harder to get vitamins like B12. And then that can be paired with a lower appetite. Over time, all of this contributes to weaker bones and muscles and a more vulnerable immune system. See? These are the whys that mean we need a new nutritional strategy. So how in the world do we address these gaps? Well, a balanced diet is always the foundation, but some specific supplements can play a really powerful supporting role. We're going to focus on 4 of the most crucial ones. This right here is our game plan. It lays out the big 4 essential supplements perfectly. We've got vitamin D, which is amazing for bones and immunity. Then there's calcium for bone strength. Vitamin B12 is all about our brain and nerves. And of course, omega-3s for our heart, brain, and joints. This is our roadmap for the next few minutes. First up, vitamin D, which you've probably heard called the sunshine vitamin. But its role goes way beyond just what we get from being outside, especially as we get a little older. I mean, just look at this list. Vitamin D is like the gatekeeper for calcium. Without enough of it, calcium just can't do its job right. It's also absolutely vital for muscle function, which is so key for stability and preventing falls. And it gives our immune system a really welcome boost. And here's the real kicker. As we age, our skin just becomes less efficient at making vitamin D from the sun. You combine that with maybe spending a little more time indoors, and it's pretty easy to see why a supplement can be so important. All right, let's move on to our next key player, calcium. Seriously, when you think strong bones, you should be thinking calcium. It is quite literally the primary building block of our skeleton. Calcium's job is pretty straightforward, but it is absolutely vital. It builds and maintains our bone density. Getting enough is truly one of the most effective ways you can lower your risk of things like osteoporosis and fractures as you age. The whole challenge is really about balance. Picture a scale. When we're younger, bone building and bone loss are pretty much in equilibrium. But after age 50 or so, that scale starts to tip, and we can start losing bone mass faster than we replace it. And that's exactly why a steady supply of calcium becomes so critical. Next up, let's talk about vitamin B12. This one is all about keeping our body's command center, our brain and our entire nervous system, running as smoothly as possible. B12 is a true multitasker. It has so many crucial jobs. It supports our brain function and memory. It maintains that protective coating around our nerves. It helps produce the red blood cells that carry oxygen everywhere. And it plays a huge role in turning our food into energy. And here's where it all connects. Remember how we mentioned lower stomach acid earlier? Well, that directly impacts our ability to absorb B12 from the food we eat. This is a classic example of an age-related change that makes taking a supplement particularly helpful. And finally, we have omega-3 fatty acids. You've probably heard of these as the healthy fats, and for good reason. They provide a massive range of benefits supporting some of our body's most important systems. Omega-3s are just fantastic for heart health. They support our cognitive function, they help keep our joints feeling comfortable and mobile, and they act as powerful anti-inflammatories all through the body. They really are a cornerstone of healthy aging. Now, this is where it gets really powerful. These nutrients don't just work on their own in isolation. They actually work together as a team, creating this amazing synergistic effect that supports our overall health. And this just illustrates that teamwork perfectly. Vitamin D and calcium are partners for bone health. One helps the other get absorbed. For muscle strength and helping to prevent falls, vitamin D and omega-3s are a super powerful combination. And at the same time,
Vitamin B12 and omega-3s work together like a dynamic duo to protect our brain health. You see, it's all interconnected. Before we wrap this up, it is incredibly important to put all of this into context. Supplements are just one piece of a much larger and honestly more important puzzle. I love this quote because it really says it all. Food first, always. A vibrant, colorful, balanced diet is your foundation. Supplements are the targeted support system designed to fill in those specific little gaps that can naturally open up as we age. Because really, true healthy aging is a holistic approach. It's about the amazing food you eat, the movement you get every single day, and the lifestyle habits you build. Supplements are there to enhance and support that healthy foundation, not replace it. So, as we close, I'm just going to leave you with this question to think about. Looking at everything we've covered, what's one small, manageable step you can take today to support your health for the exciting chapter ahead?